Bob and John's Quick Shots. Your hosts, Bob Katie, Jay Schmidt, and John Piccirillo.
Welcome to Bob and John's Quick Shots.
Welcome aboard, folks.
Hi.
Hi there.
Hi there.
There he is. It's the big guy. Get in here.
I've been using that a lot at work, even when they're not the big guy. It's starting to get better that way, actually.
You ever walk by people that are like literally like up to your like chest area and you just want to like pat them on the
It
head?
happened to me the other day. Yeah. And it's somebody I talk to all the time, but for some reason, I guess I don't stand next to them. And I suddenly realize, I'm like, I never realized you were so small.
It's a natural reaction.
I was around my sister-in-law today and I just wanted to.
Oh,
she's,
you're
like,
so
short.
cute.
Yeah, he's like standing right. She like looked up at me and just wanted to go. Hi.
He's gonna so love him and squeeze him and hug him.
Actually, it just happened today when I picked these crawlers up.
You petted somebody?
I ran into two guys that I haven't seen in a while, and they're actually very short. I never realized that they were that short. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, like when you can look over somebody and they're not obstructing your view. That's short.
It's an advantage, though. It's good.
It's an advantage. I guess
yeah.
there are advantages and disadvantages
there
for
are.
height
Yeah.
and.
Head bumping is a disadvantage.
Yeah, I got that the other day. Man. Because it's seasoned and pull out the Carhartts just in case of emergency. I haven't actually needed one yet, but it's getting that season.
Prepping.
And they're up in the attic. And not only is the attic... Actually, it's full size, but then where my coats are, because I'm stuffed in the bastard corner over there.
The bastard corner.
Well, it takes a contortionist to get in there, and you have to bend over and not ever stand up because you're going to smash your head. And I thought I had it cleared. I got the coats. I'm on my way out. I'm like, yeah, boom! And I got over it pretty quick, but the next day I was sort of like, ow! You know, you scratch your head, and you're like, what? Oh, I remember now. Yeah, great.
That's where our basement is that way. So that's why.
Well, the basement at the apartments are that way, too.
Yeah,
Oh, that's ridiculous. Your basement of the apartment is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Mine's
Crazy.
just high enough where it's like I have to like just scrunch down, but you forget sometimes, but then you get
Oh, yeah.
a nice giant.
His isn't even
here.
scrunching. His is like you're literally bent over.
I wish mine was where I knew I would have to bend over. Mine's at like that height where you
Might be able to get away with
Yeah,
it.
You could just get away with
Yeah.
it. There's parts where you're like,
Tell you,
whack.
whoops, I forgot about that heater duct.
Yeah.
Yeah, his makes you feel like you're like you're hiding from some kind of like criminal or something in the basement.
Now, I remember the basement was the last place I stood in that house before I made the decision about buying it. And I remember I was there with the inspector and Garth, and you know, I'm standing there, but my head is in between the floor joists. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking to myself, I would never buy a place that doesn't have headroom in the basement, you know, normally. But I'm trying to buy an investment property.
Yeah, you weren't looking to live there.
Not looking for long term for me anyway, and I don't want whatever. So, and then B, I had looked for a year. This was really the most up to date old building there was that I'd run into. So just fucking do it, and I did. Been rowing upstream ever since.
Mine and the wife's next house basement is crucial and critical.
It's a big deal, man, especially when you do things that we like to do.
Like make studios and podcasts and everything else in it.
Well,
basically, I live in my basement.
Well, yeah, considered pretty much every time we've hung out, more than I'd say probably 90% of the time.
It's been in
hang
the
out
basement.
in basements.
John's house, Jeff's house.
That's where it's at.
Probably a few times we've been outside, but
How many people have we met in the
I
basement?
know.
I know. You're right.
Probably.
Kind of basement people are
That's
doing
right.
important
We-
things.
Ever since high school, we've been basement dwellers.
Around dwellers.
The more I think about that, it's kind of funny. We're going to basement.
These people walked in and just are in the basement. They're gathering.
Jeff's too. It's
That's what I said. Your house,
Yeah.
Jeff's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, your house.
I even have video at my parents' house playing beer pong in the basement.
Well, when we had parties in the early
Yeah.
days, it was the basement.
Yeah, well, that was
you expand
that was the
later
only.
years into the upper house there, and I even did once or twice, I think.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah. And I know you did because we got video of Jay
Oh, God,
Snapper
yeah.
running around smashing.
Yeah,
the
Bob-
doors.
Well, mine was the full. Mine was the full house when parents were
Yeah.
out of state,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think
and destruction ensued.
I think
but
a
they
big-
never found out.
a big chunk of it was the safest place for the band to play. I mean,
Basement,
that's what
yeah.
it was for my place,
right.
and I think for yours too. As I think we played there before.
We played once in the
The
basement.
neighbor
That was like
kind of a pain in the ass about
Yeah.
any sort of noise.
Actually, I had the band up in my bedroom, and I had the band in the family room once.
oh yeah, that's right.
It's a couple separate, couple different places
I just got thinking that asshole that used to live next door.
that still lives there. Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about mine.
Oh, your asshole.
your asshole.
Everybody's got an asshole.
Yeah, they do.
Everybody's got an asshole.
Yeah, I actually have an asshole now.
That's
too.
right.
We
It's
never
like,
used to have
Whoa,
any.
asshole.
We never used to have any assholes, but now I do.
You do?
I do have an asshole.
Everybody.
I'll let John continue for you.
I got no. I was just thinking that the one thing he never complained about was the band.
That's
It
true.
was always fucking parking. People
Yeah.
parking where he didn't want them parked. The cops were there.
Well, because he never wanted to park in his real driveway.
I know.
He always had to park in his backyard.
Well, it's crazy. The new neighbors use that.
They do?
Yeah. The only thing is they're cool,
Okay.
but they use it because, well, actually the driveway is pretty little.
Yeah.
And he drives a truck, and it's just easy for him. And plus, the other dude was doing it for years anyway. so-
Yeah, but you don't have the blockage there like you used to when you were
Yeah.
when we were in high school and just out of high school.
Oh no, he's
Yeah.
cleaned up the whole property too.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about he's not going to run into the blockage, meaning
Yeah.
we're not over there constantly like we were used to
Oh
be.
no. That was the problem with parties. It wasn't we were too loud for that asshole. It was like your cars are parked in front
Yeah.
of my driveway, and I made the air things there.
Well, yeah, the messed up thing is he was angry about that, but it's like, are you leaving
It was
till
the
tomorrow?
grass.
No, then don't worry about it.
It was grass with white rocks. on the side.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, we went through a lot with that guy.
My asshole was just crazy.
She didn't like noise. That's what I'm getting.
No, she didn't like anybody.
She heard a party going on or something.
She didn't even hear a party going on. I was right before. It was right before
What's
my
that
mother.
old asshole?
It was
Now, what loud asshole you think you're next?
before my mother died. I had gone down there and actually put a complaint in at the Glenville Police Station because
She was stalking you.
no, she kept calling the cops and they kept showing up, knocking on the door at like 12:31 a.m. I mean, I was up at that time. My mother's asleep. I'm like, they're like, yeah, you got a noise complaint, and I'm like, there's nobody here except me watching a television show. And that's when they like after the third time, the cop was like, this is like the third time. You might want to come down and put a complaint against her because we have to come out every single time. I'm like, I got to figure this out. Yeah.
So did you put a complaint in?
Yeah, I did. They actually called her up.
Fight back.
They called her up. They told me to be quiet, not say anything, and they called her up and put her on the speakerphone. And the stuff she had to say was like, I mean, I'm like, oh, maybe she'll bring up a couple of things that weren't good or anything, but like completely all delusional. Like I have a band that plays in the attic at all times of the night, and my mother didn't live there anymore, and just crazy stuff. And I'm just like. You know, and I told him, I'm just like, well, you know, you can stop by during the day anytime my, mother's there. You know, it's her house. She owns it. The problem is you guys stop at 1 a.m. in the morning and she's asleep.
Sleeping.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm like, gee, they're crazy people.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
Jimmy fucking changas.
You can find us at bobandjohnspodcast@gmail.com, on buzzsprout.com and iTunes, or
At Loose and Buttery on the Twitter and Instagram or Periscope.
And on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page at Bob and John Super Duper Variety Power Hour.
Sounds like you have a dick in your mouth.
And also Power Hour. And also on Untapped at Jay's Brew and Brewmaster Pick. Friend us.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Need some friends.
yes, if everybody's announcing, we know who won the election, and we're just not discussing it because we want to have fun. Fuck it.
Oh, yeah. We didn't ever talk at all about it.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
I know that's what's going to happen, but we're not going to. We're done with it. We're burnt out. We're done.
Yeah, I am, anyway.
Yes, time to move on.
Trying to do my. Oh, I love that one.
You want one?
Oh, stop teasing.
Last time you teased them.
Psych.
Oh, I haven't had one of these in so long.
I know. It's stout season, too.
That's about a year ago. No, maybe it was
probably
more.
longer.
Because I remember I brought some up.
We brought some up the lake, right?
To the lake, yeah.
This is nice. I love Moo Thunder.
A little Moo Thunder. I think I got to check this in, even though I know I've done it before. Oh, and maybe I'll get the Veterans Day one thing.
Yeah,
But
you will.
the last podcast was so funny with him, like,
Oh,
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Rusty.
Jay goes, I got a surprise, and digs in his thing. John's just like a dog, like you were getting a treat, and he's like, he's looking at everything else, then you opened it up and like, oh, yum, and he's like, ooh. You had him so. Okay, explain the get up.
What get up?
What get up? You're in your robe.
This is the way we hang out in the studio.
Sometimes we do.
Bob was said, yeah, I do that, but I didn't think it was appropriate for the podcast.
Well, now that you want video and everything.
I think we can do anything we want on our podcast. Because before we got started, Bob said, and I have about 8 of these sweatshirts, which happen to be green, which fuggle up the green screen thing. So I guess I look a little fuzzy and blurry, even though it's darker than the background. And unfortunately, I have a bunch of green stuff, but
You got, I gave you and my wife my green sweatshirts from my last job.
so all of my other sweatshirt stuff is at my other location.
You need to find a
So I was thinking
neutral.
to myself, well, it was not green, but was nice and warm, and this is it right here.
He's correct.
I'm touching myself tonight.
It's very fuzzy and warm and comfortable.
Warm and fuzzy.
It's like my smoking jacket.
Well, hey, I didn't know that we could just say fuck it, because usually
I'm gonna be wearing costume shit here.
Usually I have like my winter hat on, my robe, my shorts, socks with sandals on. I'm just like completely old man mode.
Anything goes that the
Comfy
viewers
old man
won't be offended by.
Yeah.
I find
Like your skirt,
I think this is good. That's a kilt.
skirt.
It's right here. Utila kilt.
I don't think we got. Did we get an update on how that went at work? I think
Oh, yeah.
we didn't get an update on
Saw the
that.
pictures. They were great.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Sure.
It's a big hit.
I set the bar so high so many years.
Yeah.
I get
It's a
ups
letdown.
and downs. Yeah, you know what I mean. For others,
Yeah.
I think a little bit, but for me, it was a huge hit because I got to wear a kilt all day at work, and it was great.
And that day at work, John totally got to throw a whole bunch of people's relationships into an explosion.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was World War III. Holy
You,
shit! All because I wore a skirt.
Really? Do you guys have like a costume contest, or is it just like?
We used
Didn't you
to.
do
It's,
the
it's all
other-
diminishing these years. When I was in the early days, it was a bigger deal for sure.
Yeah.
And that's really busted it out. That's why they expect me to dress up, because I did Captain Morgan the one year, and it just so happened to kind of line with our wedding plans at the time. and we were thinking about having a Victorian style wedding. So I was like, I was renting an outfit to try it out. We were taking pictures and everything. Went to the Rose Garden and the Yaddo, Saratoga. We did. My sister took photos, both color, a lot of black and whites too. It was pretty cool. And that was the Victorian thing. But while I had the damn thing, I was right around this time, October. So I decided to do Captain Morgan with it. And because it was a rented outfit, it was like spot on, killer. I just had grown my stash a little while, and I have a great like handlebar thing I can do. That's a natural. My dad had it. I got a picture of me being a little kid, maybe a year old, on his lap eating this big ass watermelon, and he's got these handlebars like bam.
I can't see your father with facial hair. It's
all my mom's fault.
Hey, by the way, did I see him at the Sons of Italy thing the other day?
Yes,
Was that
you
him?
did.
I thought
Yeah.
I did. I meant to
You were
text
watching
you.
the news?
You
didn't see me?
No, I
was
didn't
there.
see you.
I was there.
I was looking for you because I bet John's there if that's his dad.
I
I'm like,
was
that's
there.
John's dad. I know it is. I should have took a picture. I was going to take a screenshot.
Yeah, we were on the 11 o'clock
Yeah,
news.
I saw that.
I didn't even hear about this. What's up? Thanks for dropping this.
I didn't see
I
you.
don't know,
I
you
was
don't
looking
like-
for you because I thought maybe you
when
might
was
be.
this?
Last
weekend?
Everybody, last weekend
it was
because
like Monday,
Because
I
I
think.
drove my mother, Samantha, and her little friend to this lunch. Well, it was a lunch dinner, whatever. You could even pick it up and have it later.
Right.
It was a Parmesan.
Was that on
chicken
Sunday?
Parmesan and
How come you didn't get interviewed?
cavadilli. Yeah,
You could have dropped some podcast on them.
they were there covering it because it was a benefit for that earthquake
in Italy.
Yeah, yeah.
So all the money went towards that.
Was that last Sunday?
Yeah. So my dad was there early, and that was the clocks went back, so he was there like an hour early, and so he cooked all morning, and then at lunchtime he's like, "You ready?" So we went right from there up to the lake to finalize the winterization in the camp. So that's why it was a busy Sunday. But yeah, that's why I totally forgot.
Yeah.
But then the news was there when I walked in. I was like, I walked right into the camera. And then everything we did after that was like the camera was right there. We went to go get food. There, boop, the camera's there.
Yeah. I knew that was him.
Yeah, yeah. He does a lot.
What'll that asshole think of next?
He does a lot of stuff over there.
Why do you want that beer so bad? Because he's thirsty, dummy.
You spewing all over the place?
Oh yeah, that was a big one.
Spewy over here.
It's like you go a week without, relief.
Hey, Peter, it's 7 o'clock and you've still got your pants on. What's the occasion?
But you don't have your pants. Well, you do have your pants on.
I do. I should have took my pants off.
Oh, Jesus.
We need a
quote of the day.
Quote?
You got a quote of the day? Yeah, that quote of the day was pretty good. You know what? We're just doing something of the day every time. You never know what it's
I
going to be.
was asking these two assholes what we were supposed to and
you're all angry now.
which one am I looking for?
Quote of the day.
Quote of the day? I don't know.
Actually, it should be John's quote of the day.
John's quote of the day.
Ha ha, make you work.
Yeah, these are all brainstorming. So, phrase of the week, is that what you were thinking of?
Yeah, maybe that was it. Phrase. Well, whatever. Quote of the week, phrase of the week. Go for it.
Je voudrais couper le fromage.
Sounds like you have a dick in your mouth.
And what does that mean?
That's French for I like to cut the cheese.
Hey, we have that French listener in the basement over there.
That's right. That's why I'm trying to bring up some interesting French things.
If you really want to get the authentic Bob and John Super Duper Variety Power Hour experience, go watch or listen in your basement.
Yes. Feel the vibes.
Feel the vibe.
And for the French listeners, please.
And cut the cheese.
He apologizes.
Try to help me out with the enunciation. If you have you have some helpful hints on how to pronounce it. Je voudrais couper le fromage.
Sounds like you have a dick in your mouth.
What does it mean again?
I like to cut the cheese.
You do.
He does.
He does.
Yeah. I think Jay's looking it up on Translator. It's certainly an option.
I like to cut the cheese.
Oh, that one's dirty. We won't use that one.
Why? Has it stopped us before?
I was thinking we could have a joke of the week.
Well, save all that. That was our one.
Well, you said like me flipping through was what was making you. Who say what? Do it.
Do it.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
J'ai coupé mon fromage.
Let's do it again.
J'aime couper le fromage.
J'ai. Oh shoot!
Coupe.
It says vous in mine. It's J coupe. I think it's J.
J'aime coupe le fromage.
J'aime couper le fromage.
J'aime couper le fromage.
No, you're missing. Foupi mon
Le couper from.
J'aime couper le fromage.
J'ai coupé le fromage.
J'aime couper le fromage.
Yeah.
J'aime couper le fromage.
There you go.
J'aime couper le fromage.
Lou. Lou fromage.
J'ai coupé le fromage. No, I had it, and then you got me coupé.
J'ai coupé mon fromage.
J'aime couper le fromage.
J'aime couper le fromage.
J'aime couper le fromage.
J'aime couper le fromage.
There you go.
J'aime couper le fromage.
You like to cut the cheese?
J'aime couper le fromage.
Le couper mes chemins.
We got to record that so I can just hit that.
We are recording it.
J'ai coupé mon fromage.
J'aime couper le fromage.
J'aime couper le fromage.
Your
That's
French
exactly
lesson
how
for the
that,
week.
that came to be.
Your
a very
French
funny
lesson for the week.
That's right. That's right.
You bet your ass.
I'm glad we had a lesson of the week. I got to write that down, what we did on today.
Oh, yeah, you and your writing.
You know, it's what I do.
I know it's what you do in your nice robe there.
Ah, it feels so good. Is it a French lesson?
No,
I just gotta pay,
your phrase of the day, whatever you want to say.
Ah, yeah. Phrase of the day. Yeah, that's right. What are you looking for?
Don't worry about him.
You bet your ass.
You bet your ass. What do you got there? In French? Are you doing? Are you doing French?
Vous pariez votre cul.
Ooh.
I got all sexy suddenly.
Yeah.
Vous pariez votre cul.
Wow, that's a tough one.
You bet your ass.
That's a good one, though.
Vous parlez votre cul.
We'll be doing the show in French next week.
They sound that good. Wait, you're not getting rid of that, are you? I thought we were going to practice it a little, like we did with the other one.
And this is French Lessons with
French.
John.
I like to cut the cheese.
What do you want? You want to practice this more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vous pariez votre cul.
Vous
pariez
Vous
votre cul.
Vous pariez votre coupe. She says something along
Vous
it.
pariez votre cul.
Vous pariez votre
Vous pariez votre cul.
Vous pariez.
Vous pariez votre cul.
Vous pariez. Did you ever? You know what the funnest thing ever is though is when I was in Brazil, and you got to work through it. Like it or not, you don't speak the same language, so you got to work out the word. You know what I mean? It's pretty fun, actually. Plunk yourself into a really uncomfortable situation, and you got to figure it out. And it works out, man. I tell you, you're forced to learn a language real quick.
With that one you were making out with, it seemed like that language was going all right.
Love is an international language.
Seemed like you were doing all right there.
Yeah, exactly. It's fantastic. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Oh, Jeep and Jehoshaphat.
She said, you're delicious. Ooh. Yeah. That was the sweetest thing I think I've ever heard in my entire life.
That you're delicious?
Yeah. I wanted to say, could you say that? Fantastic.
Oh, Jay's going to go for your delicious in the French.
Thing. Can you say that in French?
Can you say you're delicious,
Delicious.
in French?
Fragile.
Would that be Italian?
No, must be French. You've
Fragile?
seen the Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Jeez, don't give me a hard time about this. Oot? What? Delicioso. That's Italian. So close. Delicious.
That's not. That doesn't
Delicious.
sound very sexy in French.
Delicious.
Delicious.
You're delicious.
You're delicious.
You're delicious.
Delicious.
Is that what it sounded like?
You did. You're delicious.
You're delicious. Delicious. Maybe that's why she
Ta
used that word. Maybe
delicious.
it's very close in multiple languages. Delicious.
It is.
Maybe she
Delicious.
just thought you were delicious.
Well, yeah. I
Like
always
your shoes.
At once in your life, you were delicious.
I know. Felt great. Felt great. Yeah.
Good to be wanted.
I like being delicious.
John doesn't want to just be wanted.
I don't-
He wants to be delicious.
Yeah, exactly. I want to be delicious.
Delicious.
Damn, that's nasty.
So are we doing
You bet your ass.
I know what I learned.
Yeah.
I learned a lot today.
Yeah, when you
far.
guys mentioned that, I'm like,
Are we doing it on the
done
phone?
and over. But now that you think about it, we did learn a lot today.
All right, we'll start right there. We're going to start a new thing at the end of these podcasts. We're trying new things in these podcasts. One day, if one catches, we'll continue to do it. If one
It's all
doesn't,
going to stick to the wall.
we're going to go around the horn here and see what everybody learned from this podcast. John, what did you learn?
I wish I could say.
And you can't repeat the same
Writing
one.
this thing down.
I wish I got it down pat because I don't think I did. But
Speaking of Pat. Hi, Pat.
Hi, Pat.
hey, Pat,
If he still watches.
Listens.
I got the closest
Oh, he's a
to.
I don't know.
I like to cut the cheese in French that I ever have. I think because of this show today, I learned that.
Oh, you learned how to say cut the cheese in French.
Yeah, but I can't. I'm not going to be able to pull it out of my ass and do it. That
I hope not.
that means I learned it.
Just wait till we get out of the basement.
Yeah, that's where you pull the cheese out of your ass.
Les Mafrages.
Looking to me.
Jay, what did you
Oh,
learn?
sorry. I learned a lot. Jeez, I don't know.
We just need
I
one.
learned John's likes being delicious.
I do.
Damn.
I
I
do
guess
like
that's the most
being.
That's what-
important one.
I do like.
That's what I was going to go with.
Oh yeah, I love being
But
delicious.
Jay took that, so
Gotcha. Now you're on the spot. On the spot, Bob.
I learned that obviously dress code is fucking out the window.
Yeah,
I have a collared shirt on
Yeah,
today.
Jay's got a collared shirt and everything.
everything.
Everything right out the window.
It's out of here.
So guess what, folks? You never know.
That's right.
Dress code's out the window.
I proved kilts are okay at work.
And on the podcast.
That's right.
Well,
No. Try and pull the kilt out on a normal Wednesday.
yeah.
All right.
It doesn't.
Band practice. I got to try it. I've never done it. I got to see if it gets in my way or anything. I got to give it a whirl.
Like anybody here cares.
I know that's why it's perfect. And if I'm comfortable, that's how I'm playing, man. I'm going
Who
to be
stands
playing
in
the
front of
kilt guy. I think I got the
Bass,
girl
drum
thing.
black.
Oh no, I'm the one that gets
Across
the
your
view
legs. Oh,
at
you get the
practice
view.
anyway.
That's what I was wondering.
No, I think it slopes down. You know what I mean? It's like it slopes down in front of me. I think
Please wear shorts
All right.
underneath when we're playing out.
Nah, I
we
can't
don't
break-
need that thing.
I can't break
flying
kilt
and-
rules.
At least a jock strap.
Yeah, even
Banana
Tommy.
hammock.
Even,
Woo! An
even-
excuse to wear a banana hammock. Here we go. Yeah, baby. Woo!
Why you got the weird look all over your face?
Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah.
Now, what loud ass?
What the hell did asshole think?
What an asshole!
You know what we like to say? That's talent.
That's
Yes,
right.
that was
It's talent. Talent.
We have to get a talent emoji.
Yeah.
We have to.
Yeah, I think we're gonna make $1 million on that.
Get the fuck out of here. No, I cannot take
People will fucking love it.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right. Did you do
Okay.
anything else?
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
I'm sure. No, I didn't get no numbers.
Next
but I
week
bet
is Thanksgiving.
I can sense it. Look at that. Just like a jackpot.
Oh.
Thanksgiving is coming.
Is that a jackpot?
And then after that, then Bob gets a little crazy. He likes that Christmas shit, man.
Can almost hear the bells ringing.
Oh, they're ringing. A lot of
Not here.
You got a load
Not here.
already. Yeah.
I have I stick by the rule.
You
I
do.
believe in the rule.
I know I saw a couple
It's been a
violations
very good
on
year
the way
for
out.
that.
You saw some violations.
Yeah, so
Jay, you should
violations
stop.
on the way
I
out.
did.
You-
I
Almost-
did.
I really
Stop.
was taking a picture.
Violation.
It was a mild violation. But
I did see a mild violation already.
I think it was a starter kit. But
I know,
They're
I know.
getting.
Oh, I've seen that.
There's one in my parents' neighborhood. It's kind of
Yeah.
a big violation. Yeah.
I feel that the first television violation is fucking Target starts real
Oh, yeah, they
early.
do yeah.
Target is
They
the
need to be-
number one violator.
They need to be.
They need their pee-pee
Fine.
slapped.
Yeah, they are. They
need to be
like
fined.
to be way ahead.
Yes,
of the
but
curve.
next week is Thanksgiving. We're on our usual schedule, so you can catch us on the
I dig
Friday.
Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's nice. I like it.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I like Thanksgiving.
I do.
Thanksgiving's nice.
I do. It's
I
a
like
nice,
Thanksgiving.
It's a nice little holiday.
It's a nice little
a
holiday.
fucked up day, but you know what I mean. But it's not bad.
I like Thanksgiving.
It's good.
I love the holiday, but it's very busy.
Oh,
For me,
Thanksgiving.
anyway.
It is very
Normally
busy.
it is. This year it's not going to be.
What the fuck you got there? Three of those.
What the
I'll
fuck
wait
you
till
got?
next
What the fuck is that?
What is it usually? In what way is it usually busy for you?
Oh, I just family busy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm traveling all over the freaking state.
Yeah.
So
oh,
this year it's not going to be.
I like to stay. Well, yeah, I like to
Take
stay
my
put.
ass home.
Thanksgiving.
That's my sister's holiday, so we go over there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you do that over there. Yeah,
But now
we've done a couple. We've done a couple when Rachel and her now husband, then boyfriend, had their first apartment, second apartment, whatever apartment. There, we had the Thanksgiving there. Otherwise, I'm not a big travel out for Thanksgiving. Definitely not Christmas Eve. That's mine. I'm like, I don't care what you got going on. I'll be right here doing Christmas Eve if it's by myself. I don't give a rat's ass. You know what? The hell with that. Christmas Eve is mine, damn it.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are coming quickly.
The holidays?
The holidays are coming.
It seems like it seems like you fucked up our Christmas special just yesterday.
Yeah, we were
Last
just
year.
talking about that.
When
I forgot about it.
when you fucked up I turned off the camera before I stopped recording.
I didn't do that.
Yes. Yes, you did.
Excuse me.
Right there, pal.
Sounds like you have a dick in your mouth.
All right. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.
Good night, guys.
From Homebrew Studios, this has been Bob and John's Quick Shots, featuring Bob, John, and Jay. Brought to you by Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour.